Let's recenter ourselves. Feeling good, having fun. Eyes closed, deep breath. Repeat after me. I can do it. Right? Strengthening yourself for your TOEFL. Question number 6. Nice, easy one. Vocab. So for this one, I give you 1 minute. Good luck and begin. All right. So, as you see, I only gave you 1 minute for vocabulary because that's a question that we want to be able to answer faster than others so that we save time for like the summary question, more difficult questions. And for those of you who texted not me, I just want to add with time management. For example, Muslim, or I couldn't complete it because of strategy. You weren't the only one. So there are a couple of things that happen when you have a question that challenges you. It is so important, Primika, Muslim, everybody, that you don't let the question make you forget time management. So that means that when the question is tricky and you're struggling, you're taking your regular deep breath, you're telling yourself I can do it. It's tricky for everybody, not just you. So you're just allowing yourself, okay, this is a tough one. I'm not going to overinvest my time in this. It gets approximately the same amount of time as every question because I got many more questions to do, many more readings to do. So I got to choose by guessing and moving on. So the application of strategy, it's not so easy, but you're learning that when you learn the steps, right? I got to read the question, and we're going to talk about strategy for each question type soon. The main thing that you want to understand is I can't spend, 1.5 minutes on step number 1 if the question is tricky. Or I can't spend 1.5 minutes on the first 2 steps where I just finished understanding the paragraph and now I have 10 seconds to choose the answer. That's the really hard part. So what happens is that tough questions get the same basic pattern as easier questions, like the same kind of attention and speed. So what I want you to think of that's really powerful is you don't need to know the answer 100%. You only need to know it a little better than other answers. Like there's something a little bit better about one answer than others. So there's no need to understand everything 100%. Sometimes understanding 60% is enough to be, oh, this answer is clearly more correct than others. And we'll talk about that as we review. But one of my job is to make sure in this hour to help you improve. Number one, I I really help you discipline the time management. It is the first major thing that we know will help you change your score. And number two, that comes from not changing your confidence or your timing according to the difficulty of the question. Number three, it's developing a pattern of keeping yourself calm and focused, right? There's so many things we can teach, but these are the most important things for the TOEFL so that you can apply strategy, so that you can, guess more accurately and not just from rushing and stress. And number three, right now, an opportunity for you to see how ready am I for my exam. How smooth am I? How comfortable am I? How well do I know how to answer these questions? So that then you can think here, be at the end of this class, how much more do I need to study? So it's like a good assessment. So with that, you know what we're going to do. Good old Miss Froggo, right? So everybody, eyes closed, deep, slow breath. Repeat after me. Feel it, believe it. I can do it, right? Bravo to you for being here, studying hard for your dream. Let's now go to question number 7. So, where does this sentence belong? In A, B, C, or D? Good luck, and begin. Well done. We're moving smoothly. So for Elsa and others, we're going to review some answers once we finish. So question number 5 was tricky, but we'll review that. And for Muslim and others, remember that when you're reading the paragraph to answer the question, some questions do require you to read the whole paragraph. But most questions require you to read only a few sentences brand new. Because, for example, even for question number 7 in paragraph 4, you see that we already started reading paragraph 4 for question number 6, an easier question, and we didn't have to read the whole paragraph for the answer. So what that means is we actually don't need to read the whole paragraph to answer most questions. Usually we just need to read about anywhere from 2 to 4 sentences per question. And then that kind of takes us through the whole reading. So remember to read for the answer, not just to read the whole paragraph first and then answer the question. Some questions do require that, but those that do, most of the time, not all of the time, the previous question helped you already read, half the paragraph. So the TOEFL is about 700 words, right? So if you divide 700 by 10, that's about 70 words per question. So it's a nice little way to think. So 70 words per question, and with the questions and the answer choices, basically there's like 100 words per question to understand and break down in 1 minute and 41 seconds. And if you think about that, that's actually very doable. 100 words in 1 minute 41 seconds. If you think about the sentences you're analyzing, the amount of text in the question, the answer choices, it can be like 120, 140, depending on the question. Because in the speaking section, remember, the TOEFL has you read a 100-word paragraph in questions 2 and 3 of the speaking in about 45 or 50 seconds. We train you, all my current students, to read at 160 words per minute. Our classes are always training you on that. So the truth is that it's kind of like it's the ability to solve the puzzle when you read. So the amount of words is kind of very you're able to read the amount in the time given. And so it's just following the pace, deep breathing to feel comfortable, being able to guess and move on, and then how well do you master strategy? So for everybody, when we teach you strategy, we talk about the common things that happen for certain question types, right? We talk about detail, negative detail, inference, paraphrase, plug-in, summary, vocabulary, negative detail. So all these names for all these question types. Why? Because the next level is for every question type, you not only know strategy, but when we teach you strategy, we teach you the common tricks the TOEFL uses. So it's like you have to memorize all of that. And then it becomes even easier. So again, any question that gives you trouble is one where, oh, let me memorize that strategy better. Let me understand the things that make it incorrect better. For my current students, reviewing the material that we teach you with. For new students, you know, joining a course or whatever you study for that question type. So again, I hope it makes sense and love your comments coming in. So continue to text your experience and what's going on for you. Now we continue with our centering, right? Deep, slow breath to really feel yourself stay calm and focused. Right, really nice technique. Deep breath in, slower breath out. Repeat after me. I can do it. Right? Always knowing you can. Almost done. Question number 8. Good luck and begin. Bravo. Question 8 complete.